To Premier Sports Talk, we are live in the studio, bringing you the sports talk show for the people. Let's dive in.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? I'm your host, Double P of Premier Sports Talk. And if you didn't know, like I always like to say, you were about to know. Things is getting real heated up there in the land. You may be asking, what land am I talking about? I'm talking about up there in Cleveland. Things have gotten real heated. It ain't even preseason yet. That's the crazy part about it. You know, everybody thought Deshaun Sanders was going to get the spotlight. But it seems like day 2 of minicamp, there's been a fallout. And Deshaun Watson is getting the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. And I'm about to tell y'all why. And it ain't what Deshaun wanted. I know it ain't what he wanted. I know it ain't the type of backlash that he wanted. But he knew it was inevitable. Meanwhile, for all of those of us that's 10 toes down for Shedeur Sanders, he sent a message to the media. And I'm going to recap what he said to the media. You know, the media is playing checkers and Shedeur is playing chess. And I'm here to tell you, he ain't for no nonsense this year, y'all. He is not for no nonsense. So what I need you to do is sit back, keep your ear open, do me a favor to help this video get pushed out in the YouTube algorithm. Hit that like button, drop your comments in here, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent, and cook with me. Again, I'm Double P, host of Premier Sports Talk. And for those of you who may not subscribe, what I need you to do is subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Hit all, so anytime that I go live, whether it be a short, a live video, or recording, that you get all of it. And you won't miss Premier Sports Talk. And for all of you who've already described that has become my Premier soldiers, thank you for becoming a part of the Premier family. And I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. So, as we all know, well, you may not know, any NFL team that had a brand new head coach, there was 10 of them, they was able to start their 3-day extra optional minicamp. And the Browns is all over the media because there is controversy. Not just who's going to be QB1, who's going to be QB2, or who's going to be QB3. There is controversy, not with Shedeur, but there's controversy already with Deshaun Watson and the media. So I'm going to break it all down for you. All right, I'm going to break it all down for you. So the first thing I want to get into is that on this particular segment, I'm going to let you listen to the Browns media reaction on their second day of the minicamp up there in Cleveland and how they upset. It's crazy how the media didn't want to see Deshaun Watson on the field, but now it looks like the media is upset that he won't talk to him. And I got this scoop today on why he ain't talking to him, but I'm going to let y'all listen to some of the things they got to say up there. Where's it at? Let me tap into it real quick. I'm going to bring it to you. I'm going to let you listen something semi-positive on what they want to say. But you let me know down in the comments what you think. Y'all let me know. I hope I picked the right one. Yeah, I did.
I don't know who's going to win. I get asked every leaving day. But it's going to be a legitimate competition for better reforms.
Yeah, and Andrew, to your point, Todd Monken actually was asked today about the two-way quarterback competition or two-person quarterback competition, and he said that he was not going to be calling it that. He was going to let the competition play itself out. The question I have for you guys is, I obviously am not around the Browns as much as Andrew is, but I was here in June for minicamp last year, and at the time there were 4 quarterbacks in the building: Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders, and that was the depth chart in that order at that time. Joe Flacco was not getting any first-team reps or really many reps at all in June, because their philosophy was he knows the offense, he knows this game, we don't need to give him time. Kenny Pickett, they were trying to see what they had in him. Ultimately, they would trade him. Then you get to Dylan Gabriel, who's kind of like slowly getting it in, and they felt like Shedeur Sanders was behind. I'm curious how you guys would structure the rep allocation this time, because no one has a pre-existing knowledge of the offense. No one is Joe Flacco level experienced. And then to me, there's an element of, well, Deshaun still has a much deeper bank of mental reps, but he doesn't have as current a bank as mental reps. And then on top of that, Frank, to your point about what's he going to do, and Andrew, you were talking about this too, I think there's an element that I think there's a very real situation where Deshaun Watson looks far and away the best player in training camp, just in terms of his understanding and command of the offense and what he's physically able to do. But that's not necessarily what's best week one, because there's not going to be the same level of live rush. So if you guys were running this, how would you structure it, and how would you try and simulate what does that Achilles actually do when the Myles Garrett equivalent is coming to sack you? Because you're not going to get that in training camp practices.
I think the answer is, sure, you're going to see each of these 3 quarterbacks get legitimate reps in the preseason.
Yeah.
You're not going to get the 4th quarterback, the camp arm, be the guy that's going to carry you through these 3 preseason games. They're going to have one with the Bills. They're going to have a joint practice with the Bills as well. So you'll certainly get reps in a joint practice for all 3 quarterbacks. But I think what we saw today is a hint of what's to come, and that it's for right now, Deshaun and Shedeur, and that Dylan Gabriel is clearly in the 3rd position. Monken has made it clear that he doesn't say he wants to name a starter before training camp the 3rd week of July, but he would like someone who is clearly the starter, and then they could lose that job. Somebody could pass him in training camp, but he wants to have a feel, whether it's announced or not, and we'll know by the reps when they get out there in July as to who's the guy.
So what I wanted to do is, right there, I wanted to give you the little bit of good. You know, this is the 2nd day of the mini camp that they had up there in Cleveland. The sports analysis, the sports media is having all kind of reactions to day one. And I wanted to give you the best part of it that I could give you, because they're going pretty crazy up there in Cleveland. It's like negative with negative and negative. So, and what I'm going to do is, in day 2 of minicamp, the Cleveland Browns PR did post a couple of clips. I'm going to give you those, and then I'm going to recap some small clips from day 1 of the minicamp up there in Cleveland, so you can hear directly from Shedeur Sanders, because he had a lot to say. He had a lot to say also. But let me give you, I want you all to hear what Tony Grossi had to say on Dylan Gabriel reaction to the start of the minicamp. He spoke on Dylan Gabriel. He spoke on Shedeur Sanders. And then I also got some audio from Brown's latest, Grizzer. He comes on 7 days a week up there. Brown's latest. I really love tapping into his content. I'm going to let you, he got the behind the scenes scoops. He used to be a reporter also, but now he has his own podcast. But I'm going to let you hear from Grossi on Dylan Gabriel. Then we're going to tap into the audio of Tony Grossi, ESPN sports analyst up there in Cleveland, Ohio, and the audio where he spoke on Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders.
I was the one saying Dylan Gabriel looks better, and I was in the minority, but I'll stand by that. But But now Shedeur has advanced, whereas Gabriel, to me, if this was his rookie camp, I'd say, oh, okay, that's fine. I didn't see the improvement in Gabriel that I saw in Sanders.
Now, what a difference a day make, y'all. What a difference a day makes. Last year, Tony Grossi was, and we're going to hear it, last year, Tony Grossi, ESPN Cleveland, was standing on the castle wall for Dylan Gabriel. But now he done flipped the script and he's starting to say some positive things about Shedeur Sanders. You don't believe me? Listen, just listen.
I'm all right saying it. It's
I'm sorry. What did you say?
At this point, Sanders looks like he's advanced much more than Gabriel has from year one to year two.
Yeah.
I got to play that again because you may be saying your ears are deceiving you. Here's Tony Grossi speaking something positive. And like Shedeur said, that the media needs to start speaking life, not only into him, but the team as a whole. But listen to what Tony Grossi said. Almost fell out my chair when I was listening to this.
I'm all right saying it. It's
I'm sorry. What did you say?
At this point, Sanders looks like he's advanced much more than Gabriel has from year one to year two.
Yeah.
See, y'all heard it. You heard it for yourself. You heard it for yourself. You heard it for yourself. Tony Grossi's actually saying something positive about Shedeur Sanders. Now, what I got to do, where's this at? I need to get rid of that one. All right, because I want to make sure I don't mess this up. But yeah, I can't believe it, y'all. Can y'all believe it? Tony Grossi saying something positive about Shedeur Sanders? But 92.3 The Fan, here it comes, y'all. They ain't happy with Deshaun Watson. And again, I'm going to tell you, after I play these couple audio clips, I'm going to play the few clips that the Cleveland Browns PR put out on social media, recap some of the interview of what Shedeur had to say to the media yesterday. And then I'm going to close this out. I just wanted to get in where I fit in, like I always like to say, and share this with you all.
Like, I think to some degree, it does feel like that relationship, between the media and Deshaun, and I don't know, like the city and Deshaun's been broken a little bit. And, what I just said about there being a new start for everybody, I think there's an opportunity to rebuild that now, I mean, God knows, no one's expecting a ton this year, so what this looks like in September and October, November, I don't think anybody's got, outsized expectations. It's just like I said about Shedeur, this time of year, there's a good chance to kind of hit the reset button and, have a chance to give everybody a new outlook on where things are. And I would hope that Deshaun would take advantage of that opportunity, because I think that opportunity is in front of him now. Again, nobody's expecting a lot this year. He's in the last year of his contract, and maybe this is where he can turn his career around. And I know talking to people in the media, people like me, may not be the most relevant thing in the world, but I do think he can make his life easier if he starts to rebuild some of those relationships as well.
Now that was Albert Breer, y'all. And I have to keep a buck. I don't particularly care for Albert Breer because he typically doesn't say anything positive. Don't even give constructive criticism when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. But everybody wanted to know up there, several different media outlets, whether it be ESPN Cleveland, 92.3 The Fan, Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show up there. Everybody wanted to know that the only media day that was allowed for minicamp was yesterday. And they won't have another media till the third week of May. And they had not only Dylan Gabriel speak, but they allowed Shedeur Sanders to speak. But everybody wanted to know, why didn't Deshaun Watson speak? And I have to admit, I was pretty baffled about it too. But on Brown's Latest, comes on 7 days a week on a YouTube, Brown's Latest. The host is Grizzer. His nickname is Grizzer, so we don't butcher up his name. He got the inside scoop on why we only heard from Gabriel and Shedeur. And I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I like getting behind the weeds. I like digging down in the ground and get to the root of things. And y'all about to hear why Deshaun Watson, we haven't heard him in the media. See, all this time I was thinking it was the Browns public relations team only wanting to allow Shedeur to shine. But y'all listen to this, but y'all tell me if you believe it or you don't. Let me know in the comments. And then do me a favor, so you can help my small channel out. Hit that like button, drop your comments. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. But this is from Brown's Latest, up the YouTube channel. Comes on 7 days a week at 10 a.m., only for 30 minutes like clockwork. I love listening to Grizzer up there on Brown's Latest. He got the inside scoop on, at least what he said, why we haven't heard from Deshaun Watson. Listen up, listen up.
I mean, we can't go one voluntary veteran minicamp practice without Watson causing a controversy. This is the thing about this guy. Like, this is why Browns fans are fed up. All of the quarterbacks talk. There is no explanation from the team, but the word is that Watson declined the opportunity to address the media. And so why would he do that? Like, again, this is the first day of the rest of your Cleveland Browns life. So if you want to win us back over, if you want to show people that you have changed, that you are different, that you're bought in, that you're loving what Monken is selling, and whatever, get up there and tell us. Don't go hide in the locker room. Like, what are you doing? You know, and this is what he did. This is what happened last year when all through training camp. Like, when I was out there, he was there, but he was hiding in the weight room because he knows Browns fans don't want to see him anymore. And so he wouldn't come out because he wouldn't come out. He thought he was going to get booed. But here are some other reasons. Why would Watson stay quiet? Speculation is the strained or broken relationship between the media, stemming from his suspension, the injuries, and the overall tenure. I wouldn't say the media. I'd say the fans. It's the strained relationship with the fans and what he did to the organization. And I mean, the Browns are the one who made the decision. But the guy, he's played 19 games in 6 years or whatever. I mean, what do you want us to say?
There you have it. That was from Brown's Latest. Like I said, on the YouTube channel. Comes on 7 days a week at 10 a.m. That's Grizzer. Basically, Watson declined to speak to the media. That's what Grizzer's saying. That's why we haven't heard from Deshaun Watson. So supposedly, it's not that the Browns media team doesn't want Deshaun Watson to be able to speak. It's just that Deshaun, supposedly, at least from Brown's Latest, Grizzer is saying that Deshaun Watson has been declining to speak to the media. Hey, the big bad wolf, there's an old cliche saying, come out, come out, come out, wherever you are. I'm Double P of Premier Sports Talk. Now let y'all listen to what Shedeur had to say. You know, Shedeur Sanders, he has grown beyond his years. And the media is always trying to trip him up. So we're going to listen to a couple of responses and how the media tried to come at him and trip him up yesterday. And then I'm going to close this video out with showing some clips from what the Browns media put out today, and then a couple of recap clips from yesterday. And I hope you like it. And if you're picking up what I'm putting down, hit that like button. Let me know in the chat. And if you ain't subscribed, become a part of the Premier Sports Talk family and become a Premier Soldier. It's free. It don't cost you a thing. It don't cost you a thing. So this is where the media was asking Shedeur. Well, let me just let you listen to it.
I mean, it's 11 on 11. I think I don't really try to I don't try to compare anything. I don't try to live in no comparison world. Like, I try to forget the negatives, take the good things, and just move forward. So, respectfully, I just don't want to talk about last year or anything, because it doesn't help us move forward. We're not in last year no more. We're in this year. So I don't even need to think about anything last year, but review tape and review, okay, what could I have done better in certain situations? How could I manage the line of scrimmage better? How could I know each and every details where the alignment they're on, where it's +2, -2, if they're in the edge split, all these different details. That's what I take from last year. I don't really take a comparison thing.
It truly, truly amazes me how Shedeur responds to the media. I mean, yeah, his father, Hall of Famer, he grew up all in the media since he was young. But out of all of the Deshaun Sanders, I can't call them children because they're grown. He has the most media savvy out of all of them when it comes to speaking to the media. And then this one particular, I don't know this particular sports media guy, but he always challenges Shedeur with questions. And he's trying to say that Shedeur ain't it. But listen to how Shedeur responds to what this guy had to say. I'm calling him a guy because I don't know his name, but I will get it because I'm going to call him out. I'm keeping receipts.
After a humbling experience for you, Shedeur, after all the...
What does humbling mean?
Well, you had that, you were the man at Colorado, at Jackson State, probably in high school, and not right away here. So I'm asking, what's that?
I feel like I was a man. I don't let nobody else dictate how I feel about myself. If you allow that, then you living for the wrong reasons. I know who I am as a person, as an individual, and just being a child of God. So I can't let nobody dictate how I could feel about myself. And if I allow that, then I'm not mentally strong. I gotta be able to be mentally strong in each and every situation that life throws at you.
I got to play that out. He a child of God, he a young man of God, and he is not going to allow what other people say of him deter how he feels about himself. I got to play this over because there's a lot of us who need this. A lot of us go through peer pressure. We have people to say negative things about us, and it can tear our mindset up. But this young man, he's called franchise grown, chosen, but this is why they call him grown, because of his maturity. Listen to how he responds to the question when somebody tried to tell him he ain't the man.
Was last year a humbling experience for you, Shedeur, after all the...
What does humbling mean?
Well, you had that, you were the man at Colorado, at Jackson State, probably in high school, and not right away here. So I'm asking, what's that?
I feel like I was a man. I don't let nobody else dictate how I feel about myself. If you allow that, then you living for the wrong reasons. I know who I am as a person, as an individual, and just being a child of God. So I can't let nobody dictate how I could feel about myself. And if I allow that, then I'm not mentally strong. I got to be able to be mentally strong in each and every situation that life throws at you.
I love how he responded to the question. How do y'all think Shedeur handled those questions when the media was trying to trip him up? He's wise beyond his years. And like I said, I was going to close this video out, which I'm about to do, with a couple of new clips that the Cleveland Browns public relations team put out on their social media. I'm going to give you a couple of clips from yesterday. And I'm going to say salute, but I'm going to give you what I promised, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. And remember, I'm Double P, host of Premier Sports Talk, and I'm going to see you when I see you.
New era, new culture, we up now. New belief in the brothers that's stuck now. One chant, one beat, won't back down. Premier dog, pound soldiers, we bark loud. New era, new culture, we locked in. One mind, one mission, we locked in. Through the rain, through the storm, we don't bend. We the pack in the field, we were born to ascend. Came from the mud, now cut them on the collar. Whole team eat, every soldier is a baller. Link arm and on as a human made armor. Mind so sharp, turn the tiger to a farmer. Cold nights, soaking in the gutter, we remember. Whole block shaking like a March in December. Eyes on the prize, now the soul can't hinder. The pain and the pressure make the pressure high end. Every scar on my body is a rank, not a shame. Every L that we took just ignited at the flame. We ain't praying for a break, we just training in the rain. You can ride with a pack, go get caught in the lane. New era, new culture, we up now. New belief in the brothers that's stuck now. One chant, one beat, won't back down. Premier dog, pound soldiers, we bark loud. New era, new culture, we locked in. One mind, one mission, we locked in. Through the rain, through the storm, we don't bend. We the pack in the field, we were born to ascend. Let's go. One chant, one beat, one beat, one beat, one retreat, one retreat. On my feet, in the rain, in the heat, in the rain. Every law, a receipt. Premier dog pound, we bark, we surround. From the sky to the ground, hear the sound, hear the sound. New era, new culture, we up now. New belief in the brothers that's stuck now. One chant, one beat, won't back down. Premier dog pound soldiers, we are loud. New era, new culture, we locked in. One mind, one mission, we locked in. Through the rain, through the storm, we don't bend. We the pack in the field, we were born to ascend. Rain, sleet, snows, we still go. Sun on my face, war in my soul. New era, new culture, we up now. We up. New belief in the brothers that's stuck now. One chant, one beat, won't back down. Premier dog, pound soldiers, we bark loud. New era, new culture, we locked in. One mind, one mission, we locked in.
Boy, Ball gonna ball out this year.
Through the storm, we don't bend. We the pack in the field, we were born to ascend. Praising the Most High, go to the end zone. Receive a K to TD, Shedeur raise your wrist, too late. All the haters know they can't stop the purpose placed in him. Fans, the family, the uncles, the aunties, let them all know. Yeah. They don't play about his chosen. If you don't know, we gon' let you know. It's a new day, new era in the land, and victory is ours. Raise your wrist up, let them know you reppin' for Shedeur. I say again, throw your wrist up, after every score. Whoa, 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 whoa. Praising the Most High, go to the end zone. Receive a K to TD, Shedeur raise your wrist, too late. All the haters know they can't
being able to do the activities that I want to do, especially training-wise. All the hard work leading to this moment feels real good. So I'm happy where I'm at.
I really don't think Deshaun is happy where he's at. What do y'all think? Ready every day, man. Ready every day. Let me know. Who y'all think going on the QB battle, y'all? Let me know. You think it's going to be Gabriel? You think it's going to be Deshaun Watson? I really need y'all to let me know. Don't be scared. Drop your comments in. I said good, bad, or indifferent. Just let me know. I need y'all to let me know. Oh, that video they gonna play? It's something made out of car. People were picking cars for granted. The man has been working out. And it ain't gonna be easy. Gave me the door. Because he's been getting it. He's been getting that workout on. I don't care what nobody says. What y'all think? What do you think? Tell me what y'all think. I need y'all to let me know. What you think Deshaun Watson? How he's looking to you? Do you think he may win over Shedeur? I think there's no question he's definitely going to win over Gabriel. But I want y'all to let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. I'll give you one more video for that close out here. Tony Rizzo, ESPN Cleveland. He's always been 10 toes down. Shedeur Sanders.
It's a quick fix. Let's sign some other team's trash to come here and do what? Son! I'm sick of it. If I'm Shedeur right now, I'm filing all this away, man. I'm building up a stock pot of whoop ass for all the doubters and all the haters out there. Like, this kid has no chance. None. None. This scenario doesn't exist. Give me a break. Can I see this kid play? Oh, I feel better. I had to get that off I'm so sick of no one in this town. No one. All the brilliant media out there. No one's like, oh, well, he can't play, so let's bring some other guy here. Really? Really? You know that, huh? Okay. Okay. Just like you knew Baker was going to take us to the Super Bowl, right? Yeah.
That was the famous Tony Rizzo. The Rizzo Show comes on YouTube, 8 to 9, Monday through Thursday. And then the really big show up there in Cleveland, 9 to 12 he's on, Monday through Thursday. Hey, tomorrow's the NFL draft. But right now, the Cleveland Browns got picked 6 and 24 in the first round if they don't trade back. And my pick versus Steelers, we only got one pick in the first round. Pick 21. But Pittsburgh Steelers got the most overall picks in the 2026 NFL draft with 12, followed by the Cleveland Browns, who got 9 picks. All right, I'm Double P, host of Premier Sports Talk. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Catch you on the next one. And you receive blessings back there before. And like I said, see you when I see you. And thank you all to my Premier Sports Talk family.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Atlanta. Go, man, go. All right. Feeling good. Thank you all.